Hello, happy Saturday. No, Sunday. Which is why it's important to go to the Pickering, not the Pickering, the Curtis Flea Market. Sunday today, it's the last day for the food to be outside, the fruits and vegetables. Kent Farms is packing up, I think, after this weekend. But they have pumpkins there, and I think there's a big pumpkin contest and stuff like that. But pumpkin pies, pumpkin soup, baked pumpkin, pumpkin cake. And, so there you go. But I wanted to chat because I can't tell you how many times I hear people say, oh, until my last days. I always say life is short. I hear people saying, life is short until my last days. And when I die and when I get to heaven, stop saying that. Even if you think I'm crazy, just stop manifesting your own friggin' death. Stop putting a number and a time on your life. And they say, oh, life, you never know when you're gonna go. Really? I know I'm not gonna go. So who's making the choice for you? You're making that choice. Or, you never know what could happen one day. Yeah, that's right. You never know what can happen one day if you're not manifesting your future. If you're not speaking into existence and doing what it takes to get to the things you want. There's no race against time. So I always say that. There's no race against time. You stretch, your muscles relax, you sleep better. That sends a chain reaction through the body every time you do it. And it starts to correct all of the problems that you think you need to run to the doctor for your operations due to imbalance, okay? And if you want to eat properly and eat healthier and start taking care of all the other things you put into your body, then do that. Make homemade food, buy organic, grow your own, and stop buying unhealthy products that we're finding out are so toxic. You think I just do my own commercials for my own products and I've tattooed everything on my arm just because for fun? It's because I believe in those products because of the research I've done on my using them and the research I've done internally, and now going down the rabbit hole. 3 years for 12 hours a day I stretched while I was researching what was going on in the government. So if you don't believe me, I have no reason to lie. I don't exaggerate either. I spent 13 years every day for 4 hours a day stretching, and I fell asleep for 13 years, 4 hours a day every day. And it wasn't that I said, oh, it's 9 o'clock, I better get Kyle in bed and start stretching for the next 4 hours. That's how long it literally took me to fall asleep. For the next 13 years, every day I fell asleep in a stretch, and it took 4 hours to relax my body to the point where I fell asleep. Sleep is just relaxation, but it was healing and doing all kinds of other things that I spent my time paying attention to instead of running to a doctor and asking to be put under a machine or on medication to fix my problem that was caused due to imbalance, because I learned that. That's my gift to you all. So not just that, relationships. I spent every relationship was a year and a half. That was just a natural year and a half. It wasn't like, oh, it's a year and a half, I better get the hell out of here, he's not making me happy. No, it took a year and a half. My golden rule was after 3 months, they have a front up. After 3 months, it starts to come down. It was a natural thing that you started to see who they really were, and they stopped putting up this great front. So my golden rule was just have fun, but after 3 months, you'll start to see the real person. And then it took me 5 times each relationship to break up. It was like I broke up the first time, and then, you try to work it out, and you realize, they change for 3 days, or they give you what you want for 3 days, and after 3 days, they couldn't keep it up. So it took me 5 times to get away, and each relationship was the same. It was like clockwork. I'm friends with every person I went out with. I have a great bond with them. If I shared a love with them, I have a great bond today, except for my 9 years of hell that taught me hate and anger and was my money lesson. So, you know, and if anyone knows me, they know exactly what I'm talking about and who I'm talking about. Have a good day. I love you all. Please stretch. Please, for yourself, not for me, because you're going to find out that you should have listened to me like people are finding out 25 years ago that I've been talking about this, and they wish they had have listened, you know, because people eventually do wake up. So please use healthy products. Buy from your own store. You know, support yourself, support your friends, support your community, and let's get this party started.